this is awesome. Oh, that's boot print. Yeah, boot print. All right, you see these bags right here? They're full of rock. So what the forestry department does, hopefully this ground isn't too wet, is they fly these things in with helicopters and they drop them in here for the members on the ground to spread on the trail to keep the trails nice. Using helicopters to maintain your trails is very impressive. At least I think. Oh God. No other way but across. Oh, okay. Whew. Those are always a challenge. I'm gonna take a breather here, drink some water, keep on going. Look at that. It says the bridge up here is out. Oh, that's just an old sign. Man, look at all the deadfall. Can't tell if it's wind or water. Ooh, that was slippery. Definitely water. That's pretty hard to beat. Wind's picking up. Onward. Let's go see if this bridge is intact. The size of some of these trees are unbelievable. Nice little benches for people. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so on alert for bears that certain tree stumps, with the way that they're shaped facing the trail, looks just like a bear staring directly at you. Some form of trail. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Just step there. Part of a paw print, boot print. Other hikers could be. No, that bridge looks structurally sound. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, the way the Forest Department and Department of Natural Resources maintains these trails is pretty impressive. Getting down into some swampier territory, so I'm not doing much talking, I'm doing a lot of focusing. That would hurt if you fell off. That's for sure. Oh. Here's a trail, animal trail, some sort. Look at that. Wow. Is that a deer right here? That tree swaying and squeaking. That's somebody whistling. So we've gone from the Indian River watershed into national forest. So the burning of wood, camping. That's got to be a tree. Yeah, it's a tree rocking back and forth. Very cool. So I bring you along a little bit of it. You're not going to believe what I'm looking at. Oh my God. It's even a bench. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna get camp set up. I will say I'm extremely nervous, but I did find an actual campsite, so that eases my worry a little bit more. Brought some firewood with me, so I'm gonna gather up some firewood around here, but keep my head on the swivel. I don't really see, I'm not that far off the trail, and it is winter time, so I know a lot of the bears are going to be hibernating, but there are still some juveniles around, and they could be curious and a little bit of a pain in the ass. So I'll keep my bear spray with me at all times. I have a hatchet and a knife, and I could get big and scary if need be. This is home for the night, so let's hope it's uneventful, but pretty confident in it. I'm not gonna cook any food. Tonight, but as you can see, I'm on pins and needles. Like I said, in the Florida woods right now, I wouldn't be that worried about it. But up here, there aren't many things in the woods here that will hurt you besides just one. And that one is a hard MFer to fight off. So I'm gonna get tent or camp set up here. I have basically just this little spot. I'm going to try and clear it of as many pokey things as possible. I looked around, this is about the best campsite I can use. I don't want to get too close to the water, but right here on the lake, or on the river. And that's not a terrible spot if that were soft. Good spot to get water. Yeah, here's good. I'll make my camp here. Alright, I'm gonna get camp set up, and then I'll... Alright, now that my nerves have calmed down a little bit, I was able to focus on getting everything set up, so I'm going to show you. That's where I'm sleeping. Nice and cozy. Got my sleep mattress, fluff up, got my pillow, rain fly up. Now I'm going to start working on a fire. Everything is wet, so this is probably going to be a little challenging. Fire starter here. Got some wet wood from the forest here. Garbage. Right in there. A Ferris rod. Well, let's see here. What can we do? Take up this part of it. All right. Cheap Ferris rod. Doesn't always work the best. But in a pinch I could see where if you had nothing else, that would be good. It is cold. Fire is petering out. But had a run-in with a river otter. That was scary. Supposed to be able to see the northern lights tonight, but I haven't seen any. It is currently 12:14. Everything is wet. I'm cold. So it's supposed to continue to drop. Supposed to get to 22. I think. At least that's what my recollection is, but haven't heard anything go bump in the night, so that's a bonus. But hopefully I'll be able to crawl into bed here and pass out. Oh, fire's starting to kick back up. But hopefully in the morning I have a nice ember of coals. I can get this fire back going. And we'll just see what the day brings. Big move tomorrow. So we will see what happens. But I think I'm going to bed. At least I'm going to try.